Hi, welcome to a book review of Working with Ditko. This is by Jack C. Harris and this is from Twomorrows Publishing. There's 128 pages. The book has just come out and the book priced $24.95. Now I paid about £19 in the UK. Obviously the price will vary. However, with lots of these books, you don't get them fairly quickly. Sometimes they do go out print. So please check out the Twomorrows Publishing website. Also, they generally have a digital copy where you can always go and download for a slightly cheaper price. I love the use of black and white. Definitely very key for Ditko. Now here's some details here. You can see Batman, Black Canary, Block, bouncing by loads of different characters, the Odd Man, Shade, and many more. Obviously Spider-Man, Incredible Hulk, Human Torch, Kraven the Hunter, and you can see obviously Alter Ego, Comics Journal, and many more. And there's the table of contents. This is a huge, of course, Taschen book, The Amazing Spider-Man. This is number 1. There's just looking on Amazon, there's a second volume, I thought, as well as obviously Taschen website. And I thought, however, it doesn't seem to be readily available in the UK at this precise moment. So maybe in a couple of weeks' time, there might be copies, obviously, on the Amazon as well as elsewhere. Perhaps it's in the shops already, I don't know. Also, I noticed there was a Silver Surfer one as well. So they're way too expensive and they are pretty hefty. Now this is another one I got, The Art of Ditko. And this is by Craig Yo. Now you probably find it hard to get copies of this, I don't know. But Ditko Unleashed, an American Hero. Really think this is from IDW, one of my favourite books, along with the Wally Wood book as well. And there's a Russ Heath one as well that's really impressive. Creativity of Ditko, another very impressive book. It's got a lovely introduction. And also First Encounter. Now, I can't recall my first encounter with Ditko's work. Probably in Power, I expect, in the UK. We used to get... Now, it was always a bit of a cobbled together magazine, that one. The panels were all over the place. It was certainly nothing like the US versions of Spider-Man. But I loved them. I thought, wow. And also I remember the annual, the fantastic annual. There was a beautiful bit of Ditko from, I don't know, Suspense or one of them. And obviously you got here Tales of Suspense. And he talks about the first time he saw Ditko's work. Tales of Suspense, number 2. Now, that was a bit before my time, 1959. And, of course, Hulk, issue 2. And, of course, Doctor Strange. Got obviously a few examples there. However, most of the book is about other work. Things like Changing Man, The World's Finest. Love this bit about the cancelled comic cavalcade. You've got Showcase 106. I love the reuse of the work. Instead of Creeper, it became Shag. Bit unusual for the UK. I love that one. The Unexpected. There's one I would love to get. I just had a quick look. I didn't know about it. I thought, whoa, Wonder Woman Spectacular. Really good looking bit of Ditko work. And I thought, typical. It's very expensive to buy. Love the pencil pages being included. This was the reason I bought it. I thought it's going to have a lot of great Ditko pencil pages. Also, Legion of Superheroes. Now, I didn't pick up any of those. And I love this one. Good old Warp. And also, Fantasy Master, a gaming one. A gaming comic book, as it says there. And Star Glider. I was always keen on the Fly. It's got a great description of the early period of Fly, of course, Jack Kirby. And, of course, after that, though I must admit, I actually did like some of the later work as well, but unfortunately it did get a bit bland. I never realised he did Fly and Fly Girl. I really love his later work. I must admit, some of it is very unusual. And also, The End of Gold Key. I really quite like the Gold Key ones. I don't know, there was a very unusual style of artwork. Not everyone was good, but I did enjoy picking those up. Also, loads of information about Dr. Atto, the man with the atomic eye. Sadly, this doesn't have a lot of the artwork that he did later. And I loved quite a lot of that very abstract, weird artwork that he went and created. Ditko continued to produce some really amazing work all the way to the end. I just loved a lot of his later stuff. Very unusual. Perhaps not for everyone, but I thought it was very impressive. Certainly not ones that you would see in a general Marvel comic or DC, but still worth checking out. And this has got My Last Letter, Ditko. And as ever with Twomorrows, I've always got a lovely section on the back. War, American TV, Crandall, and many more. Really worth checking out their website. It's got tons and tons of great books. When I ordered this a couple of months ago, I thought, will I like it? I mean, I love books about Ditko, and this one did seem very interesting for me. And I must admit, I was not disappointed. I absolutely thoroughly enjoyed reading through this. So this Working with Ditko, really great book from Twomorrows Publishing, as ever, by Jack C. Harris. This book is just great. Goes all the way from obviously his first experience as Ditko and also then working with Ditko. So you get a lot of behind the scenes, lots of interesting thoughts about Ditko and also comments by Ditko and much, much more. Just an absolute brilliant book to get, and I'm really pleased to pick this one up.